Ooh, I'm back. Man, I was supposed to talk about dreams, but I can't help a good old combo. You know what I mean? My phone's dying. Oh no, it's still charging. I don't know what the fuck just happened, by the way. No idea. I don't understand this app. I never know how many people are in here. I said talk about dreams. Quick before he comes back. Yeah, I do need to talk about dreams. Alright, I'm gonna get straight into it too. My bad. I digressed in that pregame. So first, I'm gonna talk about three scenarios, kind of like dream scenarios that I had before, right? Um, and by that I mean like different types of dream experiences. Um, in fact, one of them is not the dream directly. It's like a side effect of the dream. It's deja reveille. So that's the first one I'm gonna talk about because it kind of it goes in a chronological sense. So, um, to give some context, I was living in a state that does not have many people, many beings that look like I look, and um, I was in the car on a third date with a chick, right? And though I didn't know everything she had going on, this is when I'm much younger, so getting fucked up, smoking and stuff like that. But apparently, she was into more than I thought she was, and we get pulled over. We get pulled over. Cops come to my side of the car, guns drawn. Pull me out of the car, arrest both of us, but they arrest me first, which is, like I said, it's in a place where there's not that many Aboriginal, you know, uh, Aboriginal beings, period, let alone dudes with dreadlocks and shit. Um, so essentially, I get arrested for what she was doing. If you're not familiar with the judicial system, it is not at all like built on law or justice. The justice system is not built on justice. So I deny my charges, go all the way to trial, which is not common. Usually they find a way to make you take a deal, right? And they offered her a deal to like testify against me, which doesn't make any sense. She was the one in possession of drugs and all this shit just happened. So anyway, that's the context. So this I'm basically explaining the reason why I ended up going to jail and then prison. So I'm sitting in jail. I've already made it through the kind of the place where they see if you're a piece of shit, like to them, if you'll fight, if you'll do violent stuff. But I'm working on my appeal, so I very purposefully keep my nose clean. I just play spades and read and try to go to sleep. I didn't sleep for the first like 24 days. I maybe fell asleep for like 10 minutes at a time, just bad. I guess it kind of was bad though. It basically, I thought it was nostalgia, but it wasn't. It was familiarity. And I recognized everything that was happening. Not just me doing what I'm doing, everything I'm seeing, the other, beings that are in there wearing the red scrubs that I'm wearing. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? It felt really uncomfortable and weird. Like, what the fuck was that? And then I keep thinking on it, and I'm like, why do I feel like I've done this before? And I'm like thinking that it's deja vu, right? I'm thinking that it's deja vu. And then I realize that it's not deja vu, that I have dreamt this before. Like, I dreamt this exact moment, like maybe 5-10 seconds. And then I think some more on that, and I'm like, what the fuck? That means I dreamt me being in jail before it happened. I dreamt being in a room, in a day room, with a bunch of other niggas wearing red scrubs. And obviously I didn't know what it meant because I would have been more freaked out. But then as I'm sitting in the actual situation and my head pans the same way it did in this dream apparently, I realized, like, what the fuck, I dreamt this. And ever since I noticed that time, that shit happens a lot. It happens so much. Precognition, deja rêve. Not the same thing as deja vu. And it's very uncomfortable. I would imagine if you have like a better disposition on this place and what it is and how it feels and all that shit, it might not be that big a deal. Maybe you're like, oh, that's cute. I fucking knew that this was going to happen. But it feels very negative if you look at this place like you know, a simulation or like the Good Place. Specifically for what I just described, like to dream, to be out and free, and at some point dream that you're in prison is fucked up. It is fucked up. I don't try to put labels on things because I don't really think. I think we try to qualify shit a lot of the time when we don't actually know anything. We were just having a conversation about that a second ago. There are some of us that I think are really starting to come around to that fact. We just think we know shit because it's been beat into us. It's been beat into us, and even that is creepy. Like, why is it so important that you have this specific outlook on what this place is and how it works? You know, very creepy stuff. I mean, that's really a lot of what this research is because of. Just feeling out of place, not really feeling like this is right, something's weird about it. But the deja rêve thing really, really freaks me out. So, second story. This one's fucked up. This one is fucked up. So, after I go to trial and I get railroaded at this trial, I get a guilty, and then they sentence me. So the minimum, they have minimum sentences in this place. It's a nightmare for Aboriginals, for anyone really, not just Aboriginals. Anyone that lives there fucking hates that justice system. I get sentenced to 10 years, but I know that I have grounds for my appeal, so I'm not really tripping. And